Hey internet, so right now it's technically day 23, but I don't know if this will be day 22's video. So I know at the start of the month I said a few things. I said I was going to write 50,000 words in 1 month. I'm up to 43,000 words, so I'm really close to hitting that, which is great. I said I would vlog every day. I have vlogged every day. I didn't post every day because editing, but I vlogged every day. I also said I was going to work out every day or regularly enough and get my fitness level up. I haven't worked out every day, but I've worked out more than I have for the entire year, so that's a good sign. I have been making my meals and eating mainly taking salads and things like that to work so I can eat them rather than going and buying terrible food. I did have a few days where I ate terrible food and you guys saw that because I spoke to you while I did it, but that's about it. I have noticed on that respect as well, I've been taking a lot of vitamin D and iron tablets this month, and I ran out of vitamin D and then I was too lazy to buy it for a few days and I broke out. My skin and everything just turned to shit. I didn't feel as good about myself. I'm back on the vitamin D and I'm great again. I actually put on weight when I wasn't on the vitamin D as well, and then I've lost 4 kilos all month, which is great. I only noticed that last night when I got into a dancing around mood. So I was like, oh, I could either work out on my new yoga mat and be serious, or I could dance around for like nearly an hour and waste time and then look up videos on YouTube and say I'm going to try and do that dance and give up when I try to do it and I fail. I got that inspired that I found this black dress that to me is like the quintessential black wrap dance teacher dress. You know what I'm talking about. Those black wrap around dresses sort of thing. Yeah, that dancers wear. Yeah. You always see it in the movies, you know you do. I bought one of those I think last month or something and it was just on sale, like a couple of dollars, and I was like, oh, I've always wanted a dress like this, I'm gonna buy it. But I know when I put it on, Mum was like, oh, you should be a size down to wear that, and I'm like, but it's my size, it's just fabric. I put it on last night, I was like, oh, it's just big, it's like a little bit big. And there's just a few things in my wardrobe where I'm like, oh, I hate these pants, they always fall down. Especially this week I've noticed it because I keep wearing leggings and singlets underneath my clothes because I'm cold. And I've just noticed that it's like not a struggle to get them on over the leggings and stuff. If anything, it fits better with the leggings. I'm like, at one stage I was like, no, I haven't lost weight. And then I'm like, wait, I'm wearing 3 layers right now. I've noticed a few things aren't as tight in the arms, which is good. So that's really all I wanted, was to be healthier and fit better in some of my clothes because I was getting on a big size in my wardrobe and I didn't like that. By big size I mean considering buying this size bigger. I've stepped that in the process. What else did I say I was going to do this month? I think that was it. I hope that was it because I haven't done anything else. Reading, I read 1 book. Yeah. But that book was gorgeous and beautiful, and I still have to post a review that I made about it / edit the review to see if I like it, but it was Scarred by Shayla Morganson and I loved it. But because my phone died, oh, here's the story of the phone because you didn't get it in this video. I was at work, I went to the bathroom, I didn't take my phone out of my pocket. You can imagine where it goes from there. It falls into les toilettes. I take it out at les toilettes, quickly drying it, and thankfully there was nothing in les toilettes because otherwise it would have been like, ugh. Then I was drying it, I put it underneath the hand dryer, then I wiped it down with these wipe stuff that we have for our desk that are antibacterial. I was cleaning that shit and it was fine, it was perfect. Then an hour later I got in my car to come home and try to plug in the headphone jack and it kept going through the phone. So I was like, oh whatever, fuck it, I'm listening to a CD. Then my phone wouldn't lock, then it decided to do some weird things. I got home, it went from 40% battery down to 1% battery in 15 minutes. Really it went from 8 to 1 in 2 minutes or something. So I was plugging it in and it was fine when I was plugged into my computer, but turns out my computer doesn't want to charge anything tonight. It doesn't want to charge my tablet either. That's great. And it's now sitting at my TV not turning on after a restart. Can I start behaving when I got home? Now it's not my phone, left phone. So either my phone's gonna start working or I have to get a new one. Part of me wants to wait for the iPhone, not the iPhone, the HTC 19, but I don't know when that's going to be released in Australia. We haven't even gotten, no, 19 Plus, sorry. We haven't even gotten the 19 yet, let alone the 19 Plus. And part of me wants to go back to Apple just for the integration between my Mac and my phone and the camera. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's the camera. Also, I could use 128 gigs again, but I don't want to pay $80 a month for a phone, and I don't know if I can get it on like my current plans. I'll have to work out plan stuff there, and I don't want to go back to Apple. I like my Android. What was the other issue? Oh, I kind of want to go to Samsung. I'm kind of sketchy on going to Samsung because like I like Samsung, they're Android, but I don't like Samsung. I have a Samsung tablet and some of the things on there just annoy me. Really, I'd be tempted to go iPhone before I go Samsung again, and be very bitterly going back to iPhone. I don't know. And then, do I want the 6 Plus or the 6? My family all had the 6, but like 6 Plus is an option. I don't need a phone that big. YouTube, Snapchat, all of the things. Yeah. What kind of, like, do you guys, any of you guys have one of the newer models of the phones, and which one do you prefer? Do you have the issue of liking Android but having Apple products? Because, like, I love my Android, but there's Apple products. Also, with the vlogging, I've realised that, you know what would really help? iMovie again! I used to edit on iMovie on my phone before, and then now I can't. And I should still have that app on my iPhone, on my, not iPhone, iTunes account. Oh my god, I don't know anymore. Life is so hard. But, oh well, see how it goes. What apps? At least, like, buying apps isn't an issue because I don't really spend that much money on apps, but I don't really download that many apps either. But still, will my Google inbox still work? It probably will. And then I get Siri again, but like, I don't wanna. What about my widgets? I fucking love my widgets. And everything being customizable. I mean, everything. Anyway, I'm gonna go before I keep agonizing over this. If all else fails, I'm just gonna have to get a bigger bigger SIM card, and then the one that's currently my phone, and just use my fucking tablet. I don't know. Let's live the life. Living la vita loca. Living la vida loca. Just have a fucking giant phone. Or still my brother's old phone. If that works, it probably doesn't. I also don't trust Apple with its factory shit anymore, but pretty iPhone cases, that's the other thing. You can get pretty Samsung cases too, which is also a bonus for them. In short, I've done the things I said I'd do in April, kind of, but phone. Yeah, have you guys hit any of the marks that you wanted to this month? Or have you just been reading all month? Which I'm still jealous of. I kind of wish I had read that many books this month because I need to pick up on my reading challenge for this year. I think I'm only one book behind though for the month, which if I can Scarred, which I can't, Scarred, which I can't at the moment, it would be fine. Or if I finished any of the 15 books or something that I have on the go, everything would be magical. But I hope you guys are having a lovely week, and I'll see you next time. Bye!